Okay, we're here with Meyer Gador, the Managing Director of Pacific Estates. And Meyer, thanks for taking the time to be with us here. So let's get the 700-pound elephant out of the way. What made you decide to do this question and answer? What's behind it?
Well, that wasn't part of the questions, but I'll answer the question.
Okay.
Well, Howard, basically, I believe that the more information a person has, the easier and the better they're going to feel about the decision that they need to make.
Okay.
And following our platform of transparency, I think this is a great way for our clients to be able to get to know us and for us to listen, and it's a great way for us to be able to address their concerns.
I gotcha. Okay, well that's fair enough. So let's get into this here. We got a number of questions. We have almost a half a dozen questions. We're going to go ahead and tackle the first one.
Go ahead.
And the first one is from Kevin from New Paltz, New York, who wants to know, is there beach access from Pacific Estates? If so, is it private? And then the second question he had was, are there boat moorings at the property?
Well, Kevin, the reality is we're about 10 minutes away from the beaches. We're behind one of the most beautiful and pristine coastlines in the world, not just in Costa Rica. And the reason being is because we're behind the Marine National Park. So this whole area is protected. There are several locations within that coastline that you can have boats access, where you can slip a boat in and take off from the actual beach. You do need some permits. Now, as far as dockage is concerned, we do have a world-class marina, which is about 30 minutes away from the property, where they have all the facilities of maintaining a boat, and they provide all services if you decide to go that route.
The second question comes from Marie, and Marie is from Hilton Head, South Carolina, and she says the renderings on the website show some beautiful wood treatments on the doors and the ceilings, and she wants to know, are all the models like that?
Well, we are very fortunate, Marie, that in Costa Rica, it's indigenous of the country in itself. They have many different kinds of high-quality woods. And we would like to take advantage, as we've been doing, of this. And we have at our fingertips, literally, several different carpenters that do amazing, high-quality, but not by just Costa Rica standards, but by American standards of craftsmanship within the woods, the different kinds of woods that we're going to be using. So this is really exciting stuff for us, because we're able to afford our potential clients something that in the States would be very expensive and is relatively less expensive down there to do.
Great. Okay, the next question comes from Todd in Las Vegas. And Todd got an interesting question, something that's on a lot of people's minds. He wants to know about security. He says he's seen a lot of stuff in the news about security in Costa Rica, and he wants to know, is there a concern?
Well, Todd, that's a great question. Security has been at the forefront of this project from the very beginning. The fact of going and considering to invest in a different country and not knowing the language 100% and dealing with the day-to-day dealings of the country in itself is a challenge. We have come up with several different ideas for us to how to tackle this situation. One is that the community that we are about to develop is a gated community, which makes a big difference just in and of itself. Our main entryways within the communities are going to be secured, always. So aside from that, we're going to have patrol people in golf carts with radio dispatches to be able to be circulating the property in and of itself, and people that don't belong there will be stopped and will be questioned as to what they are doing on the property. So I believe that we have a very good sense of the importance of this issue, and we've addressed it so far in a very nice manner.
Okay, great. Clifford from Jacksonville wants to know if there are any kind of deals going on in the Pacific Estates.
Well, we always have incentives for people to go down and to visit our property. I am proud to say that we came out with a product that is of value, and we've had quite a bit of tremendous success from the beginning. We came out with pre-construction pricing. We've just, at the point where we've made our first increase in prices. I would like to say that even with the increase in prices that we've just had, we are offering a tremendous value for the product that we're coming out with. And prices, obviously, like anywhere else in the world, as you sell, they will still keep going up. So I would encourage anybody that is truly interested to take a virtual tour and get a grasp of what it is that we are doing. And if they are truly interested, by all means, come down, because there is value, tremendous value at this point in what we are offering.
Okay, great. And the final question, Meyer, today is from John. John is from Spokane, Washington. He actually had a very similar question, wanting to know about general information regarding pricing, and I think you just gave a great response to that. He also wanted to know about floor plans. Are there different floor plans to the property?
Yeah, sure. John, we have in our website, it shows the price points that we're offering. We're starting off at the low 200s, and we go up from there. Now, depending on the product that you particularly like, we do have several different kinds of products and floor plans, and depending on the location that you pick that you think is best suitable for you would dictate obviously the price that product would be. Again, my biggest concern is that people really understand what it is that we're offering, and the best way to do this is literally by taking a virtual tour with our professional sales team, and they can answer many of the sales questions that you can have, and you can have a better, good idea of what it is that we're trying to achieve here. We're not just building a project here, but we're building a better quality of life, and I'd like everybody to really have a good grasp and sense of what we're trying to achieve. And I think the best way to do it is by really taking a virtual tour.
Meyer, hey, thanks for your time today. I hope we get to do this on a regular basis. It was fun.
Thank you very much. I want to thank everybody, all our potential clients, for taking the time and filling out the applications and the questionnaires. Please, I welcome all of them, because I'd like to be able to answer as many questions as I possibly can. And again, we are listening to our market and to our potential clients